Here we go. It's very important when you are marketing and delivering information to also make sure that the picture is also telling the greatest story. So let's talk about and look at how we actually crop pictures after we've gone to an activity. Now, if you've recorded videos as well as took pictures, usually what I focus on in my phone, in my camera phone, is I focus on the pictures first. I think it's easier to crop, to move faster, and to edit and get processed prior to the videos. So what I usually like to do is get out the dead space and keep my eye focused on the center of the action. I want to capture this young man here doing some work technician-wise. There we go. Videos, I don't touch right now. This picture here, I'm going to delete because it looks pretty blurry. I usually would check to see if there's other pictures similar to this one to see if I really want to delete it or if it's even worth it. But in this case, it's not worth it, so I'm going to delete. Video. Another picture here. We want to see if we can capture, the back is turned to this young lady here. We want to see if we can capture her face. So we don't technically see it. What we can do sometimes is actually capture it here by, let's see, capturing. So I missed the moment because now she's away. So let's see if we can start it again. Boom, boom. What I'm looking for is the connection between the adult and the student at a great angle. So this is where she turns her face. We want to see if we can capture the logo on her face. So we need a crisp picture where there's no blurry or fuzziness. Again, take some time. That looks like a pretty decent one right there. And what we're going to do here is, because this is a video, we're going to screenshot it. Bam. We want to crop it again, telling the story. The young man. We see a little chair at the bottom left of the screen there. See if we can get rid of that chair a little bit. And we took away a little bit of the headspace at the top over the young lady in the green. Boom. And we're done. Save photo. Now we have, as best we could, a still shot of the video of what we're trying to capture with the young man. So therefore, this photo like this one, we really don't need. So we can get rid of that one. I can capture, let me see if there's another one, because I do want to capture my conversation with this young lady as well. I don't see a still picture, so we want to see if we can capture it here. Boom. Pretty good still shot. All right, forgive me, I lost service because I cropped I screenshot the picture. So again, we're looking for pictures only, still shots, so that won't work. That's okay, simply because there's a gentleman there engineering in the corner with a hat on. We built a personal relationship with this gentleman, and it will be a good look to go ahead and send him some pictures of him at work for his brand. So we want to see if there's any pictures similar to that gentleman there engineering. There's really not. So we're going to go ahead and see if we can just capture this picture for this gentleman at work, doing what he does best. We're going to try to capture some of that dead space, get that out of there as far as the foot and the leg, focus more on the gentleman. And I think that's enough to show a story of, as someone's there at an event with a speaker, as you can see in the background, the gentleman there is behind the scene making sure the audio and visual works. Another one there, a little blurry. We don't want to force it, even though we do, but we do have some students in the picture, so why not? Bam. Again, we want to take away any headspace, backspace. From my perspective, what I learned, that chair at the bottom here, we don't really need that chair. So we'll get rid of some of these things to bring more of a focus. Bam. That's a better story, even though the quality may not be the best. Video, we're moving on. Video, moving on. Okay, we see a lot of movement here. I like the still shot. I like the distance, so we'll keep that. Video. Again, we have something with the young man here. This young man is an intern in the blue, so we want to capture him in action. I think that's enough as far as capturing the young man and the individuals. So we'll cancel that, we'll move on, we'll keep that. Dead space, he's not really doing too much active-wise. Video, we'll move on. Moving on to any videos. Personally, because that's me in action behind the scene indirectly, and we have a lot of good angles and everything, we'll go ahead and probably keep it. You getting things done behind the scene. We have a good shot here already. Again, we wanted to, even though there's a lot of headspace there, we have the colorful captures in the background. So we wanted to capture that because it brings out how the gentleman is standing and where he's at on the podium with the audience to the right. Again, a good shot of me in action. Could be some dead space. We see our friend back there with the hat. If you see him back there with the hat, do we want to keep it? Yes, why not? Video. Again, I think this is a good shot here as far as headspace, angles. We'll move on. Good shot here again, as you see with headspace, angles. Some of these are already pre-cropped, as you can see. But I just wanted another shot, good shot, free angles. Video. This is pretty decent. We see a lot of dead space with the TV at the top left there. Let's see if we can create less dead space with that, and maybe it's probably the best we'll get. We'll bring it in tighter to kind of fix the ambiance. Probably the best we can get there. Video on the move. Another good one here. Let's see if we can get captured. All about it's a good angle. We have the audience here, and if we want to accentuate the front row compared to the last row because of that gap in right here in this area, we just focus on bringing it up a little higher. The dead space looks pretty decent. We could bring it in here to function to focus on this guest speaker, but I believe with this individual kind of brings a little extra more to it. Let's see if we bring it in tighter, what that look like. Yeah, so let's bring in another individual. Boom. We can bring in some space without being too greedy. Boom, we'll work with that one. These are just some ideas. You want to be able to have good angles. I did not see one from a good angle that I liked of these two sitting here like that. So we're going to go ahead and see if we can capture this angle real quick with a screenshot so we can have that for the records. American Baptist College is a good angle again. We got the logos there. The individuals, we bring in any dead space to accentuate the event. Say the photo. Now we have a photo. Still picture blurry, even though I like it because me sitting down there. Let's see if we have there's another non-blurry. So we can get rid of this blurry one. We don't need any jet pictures. Boom. That's a good one. Better angle. Video. Bad angles. Bad angles too low. So we'll get rid of a lot of these. I just want to see where I am. Okay, so we'll move on. Now I know where I am. We'll mess around and focus on this angle, the first one. Bam, bam. We don't really want to get the speaker. Let's get all the dead space out of there to include any chairs. Accentuate the American Baptist College. Bring it over with the gentleman so we know that with the full crowd. Accentuate no chairs. There we go. And there it is. There we go. We got the speaker there in the background, as you can see. That's a good angle. You could probably do the same thing here, but why even try to test it? And I think we got a good angle on the first one. We also want to look at the background to see if no one's picking their nose or doing something, that we don't want. We want everybody in the picture to look good. So it's not only about me or the individual, but you want to make sure that everything in the background is also in place. So this is a good one, but I think this first one has enough. My head is down a lot on that one too, but moving on. Video, so we're going to keep it there. Video, we're keeping it there. I don't like the vertical angles. I'm more of a horizontal man, but if we have to do vertical, that's fine. But it's a lot of blurriness to the top right to include the light. So we'll go ahead and get rid of this one. Same degree, get rid of this one. Again, if we looked at these a few seconds ago, we kind of already understand which ones we don't need. We got a backpack. We got this pole, whatever you want to call it there. Forgive my ignorance. The stand. Videos we want to keep. We like this angle because now we're getting students in the mix. We want to get rid of all that dead space as far as chairs in the back right. So now we're going to zoom it in, bring it in tighter up top, only on our left side. Bring it down some. Again, we want to capture the dead space and bring it in tight. If you want to get technical, we may get greedy and just go here because there's a chair missing there, a person missing in the chair. So we could just capture the cups, boom, and just keep it more, focused. And if we want to get even more greedy, we'll get rid of the TV. Capture a little bit of the head, boom. We can just go there. See what that looks like. Yeah. You just want to get in that brings in a tighter look compared to the dead space here. So we got this. Let's make sure we don't have any. So we got boom, videos. So we have this gentleman speaking in a still shot. We have another gentleman speaking in the blue. Let's see if we have any still shots of that. I don't see any still shots there. We want to capture the still shots as much as we want to capture the video. You know, the still shots are just as important when it comes to messaging as the video, even though the video supposedly has 77% more interactive engagement from the viewer, simply because it is more interactive. I think that's good. And we have the camera in the background there recording, so it looks like we're doing something efficient. The dead space is okay at the bottom, so we'll keep moving. We got another gentleman here. We want to capture all the students or the individuals that are speaking, if you will. So we're going to go ahead and, I didn't see any still shots of those individuals, so we're going to take them from our video, again, by just screenshotting a frame from the video. Boom, bing, bring it up. We really don't want too much dead space, best as possible. There we go. Moving on, we have those type of pictures already. Her head is down on this one, because she's reading something, getting ready for the next question. That's a good still shot there. See what we can do with this one, if anything at all. We got a close-up of the American Baptist College. Let's see, let's get that water bottle to the right there, if you see. Bottom right, let's get rid of the water bottle so we can capture the shoe. Bring it in tight to the left and capture the, yeah, we can do that. We can do that. Boom. And it doesn't have to be perfect. It's not, you know, this is something just to help with your presence, saying that you were there. Still shot, we got the gentleman there with his, fixing his mask, so we don't really need that one. And we have a lot of these pictures already going. We have John, we have, let's see, John, okay, we have this individual, we have this picture. Any dead space? Not really, there's really not any dead space, but we do have a different individual standing speaking. We have a good space there, so we're gonna move on. Then we have the individual looking to the opposite end. A lot of good framing there. We want to capture the individual back to the left, so we're going to bring them back in. The headspace at the top is good. We want to capture it, boom, to the bottom right, cups. We're good on that one. Video. This is a good with the individuals. Boom. Oh yeah. Oh yes. A lot of good stills. A lot of good still shots. Okay, again, we don't want to take too many of the same pictures. So we're gonna delete the ones that we don't want. Now this is a little blurry. Back is hunched for the gentleman in the blue. So we want to make sure everyone looks good. This one's a better, clearer picture too as well. Let's see if you have another option. We have another option there. This one, he's more aggressive toward the chair. And this one, let's see, he's more, so that's not a good one here because of the blurriness. Let's get rid of that one. Posture, I believe it's more domineering here than this one. So we're gonna get rid of this one. But let's make sure there's no background pictures or wrongness, challenges on this one. So it's a good shot. Boom, so we'll get rid of this one because posture's not there per se compared to this shot. There we go. Interesting how they want to see how we automatically angled it. We tilted it, brought it in. Yep. There we go. Bam. Video. Now this is with our board. Boom. And I believe we have one that's already cropped. There it is. We do have a cropped one, so a lot of these we'll get rid of. You see we have individuals looking away from the camera, so we don't need those anyways. So we have one here. Individual looking away from the camera. Again, we have one cropped already, so looking away per se. Boom. So we have a good cropped one here. I believe we have, let me cancel out this one. The crops is okay. We have a lot of dead space to the left and the right. So let's see if we can adjust that. A lot of headspace at the top. We can adjust that. There we go. Adjust. There we go. Bam. And then we have one with mask off. There it is. So we have one with the mask off. Boom. So we'll get rid of that one. So, political climate time right now. So we respectful of the political climate or the social climate in regards to the coverings of the face. It's another conversation. But, you want to keep all the things in mind when you're editing videos and getting ready to publish a edited editing pictures. You want to look at, what story do you want to tell? Because a picture says 1,000 words all day long. Now we could keep it here, and there's a lot of color on the right. Let's see what it looks like to get rid of the color and just put ABC on there. That looks a lot cleaner. And if we can go here on the left to get the dead space out on the left, that's a clean shot. Bam. There we go. That's what that would look like. Clean shot. Okay. We already have that, so we don't need it. We're getting rid of it. That's a video. Another video. Another video. Okay, let's see what this looks like. There's one. So we really don't. Okay, we may be able to do something with this. I'm not too sure. Kind of a behind the scene. But you don't want to put too much on yourself. We'll get rid of this one too. We do want to capture this one because it's including the young man hard at work for his professional resume moving forward, and he's with the individual here. Again, we always want to make sure people are looking good. That's a clean picture, so just for the fact that we know that's a safe bet, we're going to go ahead and take a picture of that one. This one, we want to maybe capture the tree, so we'll leave it there. We'll get rid of the light pole, and we'll keep it there, keep it clean. Bam. It'll be a great newspaper cover shot right there. Pretty much about the same as far as shots there. So for me, I'll get rid of this one. Background, you get a little more of the background of the sign on this one. So we'll get rid of that one. This one here. Great angle and directly. We'll take it for now. Pushing it. Because we got some great angles already. These are videos. This is the opposite end. I take that one all day long. Bam. Bing. Yep. Another one. And again, we have kind of the same shots. We're going to look to see if there's any difference in these. There's not really any, so fingers, make sure all that hands are there. Looks like we're pretty much the same. Hats. No need to keep going with the same ones. So here's another one. We'll capture these two. Bam. Bing. Boom. Capture that top. Bring it back out. Boom. Bam. Bam. Again, we got the same ones coming up, so we're going to go ahead and get rid of these copies. This is the videos. And we'll go ahead and capture the side view of the building. Pretty much what this is. We'll do that. Boom, video, and there it is. So there we go. We went through a list of how to best crop, your photos to tell your story and what to get out and how to maximize the number of photos that you have. If you have a Google whatever device, if you have a Google Photos, something of that nature, you're able to take these pictures and create a quick transitional interactive video with music, and it makes the videos more interactive to create more engagement. And I'll recommend that just for a quick hit. But thank you for clicking the link to donate what you felt this message was worth for you. Thank you for liking and subscribing to all the links below. And remember, we're more than just marketing.